making pancakes. As my granny would say, some crumpets. This is such an easy and versatile recipe. You most likely have all of these ingredients in your pantry, and they are so fluffy and soft and absolutely incredibly tasty. I just wanted to show you guys how easy and soft, and this is still steaming. I'm not sure if you guys can still see this. It smells absolutely amazing. You can pair it off with some Nutella, with some fresh syrup, with some butter, with some jam, have it with a cup of tea, or if you're a coffee person. But I promise you, if you try this recipe, it is a flop-proof recipe. It can be done in under 20 minutes. These are 20 pancakes that we made in literally 20 minutes, and I hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. So the recipe is absolutely simple. If you know my cooking style, you would know that I love simplicity. So the number 2 is going to be your favorite number to hear in this video. We're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of some oil, so regular vegetable oil. I'm then going to add in 2 tablespoons of sugar. So whether you're using white sugar or brown sugar, it doesn't really matter. For this pancake recipe, it's really simple. So 2 tablespoons of some sugar, and then I'm going to add in 2 eggs as well. So let's just repeat those ingredients. It's 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And now, old school, we're just going to beat this until it's nice and well combined. At this point, you can add in a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Once it's well incorporated, you can then add in your milk. So I'm adding in 1 cup of milk, and this is full fat milk. This is completely optional. This is full fat Greek yogurt, so Greek style yogurt. It's double cream. You can also just omit this and just stick with the milk, but I want really fluffy pancakes, so I'm going to add a heaped tablespoon of the Greek style yogurt. Like I said, if you don't have it, it's not an issue. When I make my pancakes, I literally just add the eggs, the oil, the sugar, give it a quick whisk, the milk, and then I add in my sifted ingredients, which is my dry ingredients. And if you need more milk, then you can just add in the milk. If you don't have yogurt, it's absolutely fine. So once you have the milk mixture, you can then add in the sifted ingredients. This is flour, so it's 2 cups of flour. That's self-rising flour. So I prefer using self-rising flour because I'm all about quick fixes. But if you are someone that does not have self-rising flour on hand and you want to use regular cake flour, you can use regular cake flour. You're just going to have to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder to that. So add in the cake flour. And the good thing about pancakes is that you're looking for sort of like a thick batter, cake batter. So you're just gonna mix this until it's well incorporated. So like I say to you, I don't really like to measure. This is really thick. This is not what we're looking for. So we're gonna add in a bit more milk. So we've used, I would say, add in about 2 cups of milk, and you're looking for a really smooth pancake batter. Had I been doing this without any measuring cups or utensils, I would just wing it. Like, I just know the texture and the consistency of the pancakes. And if you have a stand mixer or a hand mixer, use that as well. But obviously, just for the use of this video, I'm just using a whisk. Generally, I use a lot more ingredients in terms of quantity, and I use a much bigger bowl. So you'll notice that this starts to get thick and it starts to loosen up, and that's exactly what you want. This for me is far better than buying store-bought. I'm sorry, I know it's a lot easier, but why buy store-bought when you can make fresh pancakes, fluffy soft pancakes at home? So this is exactly the type of batter that I'm looking for. It's lump-free. It's very pliable, as you guys can see, and you just need to ladle this on a heated pan with some spray and cook, or you can use some butter, or you can even just use some oil. So you can take some oil, take some paper towel, dip it in, and just smear it all over the heated pan, or you can put some butter. I'm going to try keep this on the healthier side, so I'm just going to use some bacon spray. I feel that it works just as well, and it also prevents the pancakes from sticking. So now that we've got our batter ready, let's start frying up the pancakes. So the thing about frying pancakes is that your first one, no matter how good you are, is generally not the best. By the time you're done with the second and the third pancake, you'll notice that the pancakes, you'll be a pro at frying pancakes. What you're looking for is to have a nice sized pan that is on a medium heat, whether you're going to add butter or whether you're going to add some oil. I've decided to use some spray and cook like I mentioned. You're going to need a ladle and you're going to need your pancake batter. So I'm just going to bring this over, and then you're just going to ladle the pancakes one ladle at a time, as thick as you like, as big as you like, as small as you like, depending on how you like to have your pancakes. My gran calls them crumpets. And then you're just going to add it into the pan and let it just do its thing. So I should be able to get at least 3 pancakes here at a time. What you will notice, I will bring the camera closer, is that you will see that there is lots of holes that start to form, and that's what you're looking for. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick aerial view, and you guys can take a look. So this is exactly what you're looking for, a lot of these bubbles to start to form, and you'll notice that the edges start to change in color. That's your cue to actually just turn them over, and we can do this one as well, not smudging it. There you go. This one is a little bit of a boo-boo, so just get that neatly here and then flop it over, and then you have some nice crumpets, as my gran would call them, nice pancakes as I would call them. They are gonna start rising once they flip over onto the other side, and I'll show you again when we do the next batch of how the bubbles start to form and when exactly you know it's your cue to flip them. If you are somebody who likes sweet stuff, like obviously cakes and pancakes, then definitely add more sugar. For me personally, I like to down it on the sugar, because by the time you add in your your golden syrup or your tracer syrup or your chocolate sauce or your Nutella, it's going to be quite sweet. So I don't like it to be overly sweet. I like it to be personally undersweetened, so that I can go crazy with my toppings like my berries and my butter and so forth. So we're going to start stacking up this a lot of pancakes, and I'm going to just share some tips with you guys in the description below. And if you are someone who is new to my page and you've never come across my page before, I have a lot of short form videos as well in the form of shorts, and you can follow me on some of my other platforms under Inspired by Priest Food. I also have a blog which is inspiredbypriestfood.com. So if you do find value in this video, feel free to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends and family, especially those who've never made pancakes before and want to learn how to make pancakes. And go and explore on my blog, because I do have a ton of recipes, and like I always say in my videos, I'm all about easy and simple cooking and easy ways of how to get a dish done. So if you are new to the kitchen and would like to learn more, the blog is definitely going to help you out, and the long form videos are certainly going to help you out even more, especially if you are new in your kitchen. There you have it, a simple recipe of how to make pancakes home style. That's easy, and you really can't flop this recipe. So I hope you guys make lots of pancakes and enjoy this recipe.